Welcome to In the Workshop. This is the second part of the Fiat project. Sorry, it just started chucking it down and blowing into here. So yeah, just getting this. To where it needs to be. There we go. Right, hopefully that's it for this side then. That's it, I've got them done. So I've just put that other wheel back on, and so I've just got to jack this up and put this wheel on. Then we'll be able to find out if it's worked. I also need to stick a new battery, well, a different battery on the car, because I noticed that battery's knackered. So I'll have to do that before I try it. Just clean these studs a bit and then put some more copper grease on. There wasn't any copper grease on any of them on the other side. Right here, this temporary garage flapping about. A bit windy today, and the beeping of the building site across the road. They're building some new houses over there. Just putting them at that, just at wherever that's ended up torque wise, just for now. When I put it on the ground, I'll put it to the proper torque, settings, the torque range. So I noticed this battery in here isn't a maintenance free battery. It's one of the ones that you have to keep topping up, and I think one of the cells has knackered up on it. This one. Got this, I hope this will fit in. Mind you, it'll be okay for trying it for now. Right, let's see if it starts. It's been a while. Okay, let me tell you where we're at with this. So, sorry if you can hear a bit wind, it's pretty breezy today. But, I think we've got it sorted, the problem with the steering, with the top mounts. But, I can't tell properly because I can't start the car. So, this is a problem that I knew that it was having before, but we thought it was the earths to the engine, so we've changed the earths there, but you turn the key and there's no click or anything, so it was like power's not getting to the starter or whatever. But with the top mounts I can turn the steering wheel in there without it starting and it's not making any noise at all. So we'll see right at the end anyway if we can get it going. So I've got to try and find out what the problem is, why it won't start. So my plan is, because there's no click, and I've changed the battery as well, this is a different battery, and it's got power, but yeah, there's no click when you turn the key. So unless it's the starter solenoid not click it, you know, that's playing up, could be that. Could be connections to that, or it could be the power lead from the ignition switch to the starter solenoid. So my plan is anyway, I've got to try and get this up in the air so I can get under to get anywhere near the starter motor, because on these the starter motor's in a stupid place right at the back. So let's see if I can get this up to be able to get to it. So we've got the car up in the air. Tommy's here to check on us. Don't think he's very impressed. So now I've got to see if I can get under there, or if I have to try and get it higher than what it is. I think I need to, well, I know I need to lose a few stone then I'll be able to fit under this easy. But I'm going to change some fit holding points. I think that'll be a good place to jack up to get it a bit higher. But if I zoom in on this, that's only sat on half of that bolt head over there. Let's see if I can get it there, look. So that's a bit dodgy, so I'm not going under there. Well, that's like that. On this side at the minute I've got it that on that bolt head, but I've also got the jack under the jacking point as well. But yeah, I'll see if I can jack it up here at the front and hold it here. A bit rusty under here, look. So yeah, this starter motor and solenoid are in a really difficult to reach position. Yeah, the starter motor's there and the solenoid's there, and I need to try and get to that wiring somehow to check it and to have a look at it. There we go, got it running. So all I did was the two big main wires were okay on the solenoid. It was just the little wire, I wobbled it and got it going. So that must be a little bit dodgy, that wire to the solenoid. So yeah, just wobbling it about has made it work. So that's what it is, the power going from the ignition down to the solenoid that powers the solenoid. Great. So I just got to try and sort out how I get in there properly and fix that. Right, I've had all the connections off there to the solenoid and cleaned them all up and put them all back together. So let's see if it starts up. Tommy's still keeping an eye on us. Oh, a good idea if I connected the earth back up. This earth just has a lever that you push like that until it clips. Right, hopefully we've sorted everything. Checked it's in neutral. No. Right, I'm back under here. So I wonder if I've made a big boo-boo, because I've always thought that you can use Vaseline on electrical connections. So all these I put Vaseline on before I put them together, and apparently I think I've read online that it's good for protecting them from the outside from corrosion, but somebody else said that they're not a good conductor of electricity. Vaseline isn't, petroleum jelly. So I'm going to take them apart again, wipe them off and use some WD-40. See if that makes any difference. Right, let's try again. That's better. got that going. So what I did was went back underneath and took the connections apart again, cleaned the Vaseline off them, and then sprayed them with WD-40, connected them back together, and one of the connections it has a plastic cover down there to cover things up. Let me just switch this off. It's got a plastic cover down under there. I don't know if you can see it in there. Let's have a look. It's really awkward to get to. There's a plastic cover that covers the connections of her. So I've just got to put that back. But there's a rubber piece that goes round, a rubber ring. And I think the rubber ring was in the wrong place and it was stopping the one of the connections connecting properly. So I think that might be it, hopefully. So let's get this down off the axle stands, and then hopefully I'll be able to drive it out and we'll be able to turn the steering and see if we have cured the problem. Right, so we'll give it a try then, see if the steering's okay now. Let's do it from inside, see if we can hear anything. Nothing. Okay, so if you watch this top strut this time, because before when it was damaged, the bearing in the old rubber like top strut mount thing had gone, and this was jerking around when I was turning the steering. So if you just watch this now, if it doesn't do any sticking and jerking, should be alright, but there's no noise coming from it. So that was a successful day of mechanicking. So yeah, we've got the top strut mounts, changing them stopped the banging when you turn the steering. And then of course I had the electrical issue, which I hate. They really do my head in. But we managed to sort that as well. So I keep starting it up and it keeps starting fine now. So that should be it for them. So all I've got to do is little bits and bobs on it now, and then it'll be ready for an MOT. The little Fiat 500. But so that's it for that, for this video. But next time we're going to do some woodworking in the main workshop. We'll get in there and do some woodworking. I've had enough of mechanicking for now. So see you next time and take care.